Aria grew up in the picturesque town of Willow Creek, surrounded by a loving family. She had two siblings, Kyla, who was younger than her, and Koren, who was older than her. Though they were all supposed to have an older brother, his death before any of them were born left a void in their lives. Aria felt like her dad, Mr. Wood, would do anything to make her mom, Mrs. Wood, happy, but she struggled to understand why she felt like they didn't love her enough, unlike her siblings. Aria's parents tried to change her perspective, but she felt like they didn't see things from her point of view. She had frequent arguments with Kyla, and Koren would often intervene, saying Aria was being inconsiderate or childish. Her parents would tell her to tolerate her siblings, which made her feel sad and unheard. One day, after a fight with Koren, her dad warned her that if she continued down this path, she would be labeled the family black sheep. This hurt Aria deeply, and she tried to explain her side of the story, but her father didn't bother to listen. She locked herself in her room for days, consumed by grief and pain. As college approached, Aria was excited. However, a day before she was supposed to leave, Koren told his mom, Mrs. Wood, about a business opportunity he couldn't miss. Mrs. Wood initially told him there was nothing she could do, but when Koren started crying, she thought about how much he had talked about this business. While Aria was away for her last art tutorial, Mrs. Wood went to Aria's room, took the college money, and gave it to Koren. When Mr. Wood got home, Mrs. Wood told him what she did, explaining that Aria could always get another admission, but this opportunity was never coming back for Koren. Mr. Wood didn't drag the matter further, knowing the position Koren held in Mrs. Wood's life and wanting to protect her at all costs. At dinner, Mrs. Wood broke the news to Aria, who was shocked and disbelieving. Aria ran to her room to check if the money was truly missing, and when she confirmed it was gone, she screamed in pain. She returned to the dinner table, demanding answers. Her parents tried to calm her down, but she felt betrayed, accusing them of denying her love and destroying her dreams. Aria started screaming that they were not her parents and demanded to meet her real parents. Mrs. Wood sobbed, but the reason for her tears wasn't clear. Aria packed her bags and stated clearly that she was disowning them. With a bitter heart, she left home, sobbing uncontrollably, and headed to her friend's house.